Happy Friday. Welcome to the NBA Prop Show presented by LineStar. Your top 3 NBA player prop bets for today that are available on all of our partner sites like Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Parlay Play, and VividPicks. Alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. Tyler, happy Friday. How are you feeling headed into the weekend? The weekend ahead of Super Bowl. I'm just ready for this Super Bowl already. We've talked about it earlier this week. I'm kind of ready, but now we got another week of media performances, basically.
I mean, what are you talking about? You're not going to watch the Pro Bowl?
I mean, sure. Okay. Pro Bowl. But we do have some NBA action to get to tonight. So plenty of picks. And yesterday on our show, we were 2-1 in our picks. So overall in the week, 8-4, not too shabby. Let's see if we can't finish the week strong. We've had a great week this week. Let's keep it rolling right into the weekend. And then we'll see you back here next week. We'll talk more Super Bowl predictions. By the way, we also have our Super Bowl prop picks plus touchdown calls out right now. Check out that video right after you're done with your NBA picks as well. So make sure to check that out. As always, we're using the Props AI tool on the LineStar app to help us find the best value in the prop market. Make sure to check that out for yourself at linestarapp.com. And if you haven't already, download Chalkboard. Chalkboard's a great app that just wanted to give you guys the lowdown on this partner offer right now, because you can get up to $100 of your first deposit matched if you use the promo code LineStar. And right now, Chalkboard is actually offering a ton of really great discounted props. And I bring that to your attention because, next week's the Super Bowl. There's a lot of discounted props, including stuff like Saquon's rushing yards cut in half. And then there's Mahomes over 0.5 passing yards. So those are what you can get when you first sign up for Chalkboard. Take advantage of that. And our contest for today, we are going to pair one of our favorite prop bets with one of those promos that you'll get on Chalkboard. And if that entry cashes, then hopefully you tail us and you win some money. But if not, we will give one randomly selected commenter $20 as kind of a, hey, sorry about the bad pick. Go buy yourself some lunch or reinvest that into Chalkboard, whatever you'd like. So make sure to enter into that contest. Just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below, and you're in it to win it. All right, looking at this slate for today, let's just dive right in. And we're going to start things off with Philadelphia Sixers and try to take advantage of some of the Sixers being out in this one. So we're going with Eric Gordon, their guard, over 15.5 points, rebounds, assists here. LineStar's projection is 18. And Gordon's actually averaging 16.6 over the last 5 games. He's been over 7 of the last 10. Why? Because the Sixers have been decimated by injuries lately, so he's seen a bump up in his usage. Tonight, Andre Drummond, Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Caleb Martin are all listed as out for tonight, in which case Gordon's usage goes up 14% and his points per 100 also goes up by 23%. Plus, you've got the fact that this is a decent matchup for the Sixers tonight, or at least the shooting guard position, against Denver. They are 23rd in points, rebounds, plus assists to the shooting guard position. If you are using the LineStar app and you check out that team defense tool, you can go and look specifically at the shooting guard position, and you'll notice that it is a plus matchup for both points and assists, and that basically calculates the performances of those starters over the last 20 games. Tyler, what do you think about Gordon tonight? I feel like we can take advantage of some of those absences tonight.
Yeah, and he's playing 28 minutes. I would expect that the same with all the injuries here. And on top of everything you said, it's also a pace up spot for Gordon. So I like the spot, and Denver is generally a lot worse on the road. So better chance for Philadelphia to keep into this one and the starters play their full allotment of minutes.
Yeah, I mean, and he's also been shooting really well. And you mentioned the pace up spot. Denver's top 5 in pace. So it's a nice spot here for Gordon. All right, next up, let's go to the Dallas Mavs and their big man, Daniel Gafford, over 15.5 points. Another situation here where we're trying to look at that injury report and see who might benefit from some of the absences here, because Dallas will be without Luka Doncic, Derek Lively, and Dwight Powell. Dante Exum also listed as questionable on the injury report at last check. As you can see, LineStar's projection and the consensus are both with us to the over here for Gafford's point total. He's been over this 3 of the last 5 and going up against the Detroit Pistons, who actually ranked 26 in points to opposing centers. So not only are we taking advantage of those absences, but also just in general, the matchup tonight against Detroit. What's your assessment?
Yeah, he's at 28.4 points per 100 with all these guys out. And with all them out, he's also playing way bigger minutes. they're willing to play him up to 34 minutes if he stays out of foul trouble. That's the biggest thing for him, is just staying out of foul trouble. So I like the spot. I think Gafford has been doing pretty good about staying out of foul trouble when he's getting all these extra minutes, and I would expect the same tonight. And this line is just too low for what his ceiling is in this matchup. So I like it and don't mind riding with Gafford once again.
All right. Lastly, let's go to the Toronto Raptors and one of our favorite players in the prop bet market. I feel like Jakob Poeltl is always pretty solid. So let's just go right back there. Over 2.5 assists for him. LineStar is with us to the over. In fact, 4.8 is our projection on our site. Poeltl's averaging 3 assists per game this month and going up against the Chicago Bulls, a team that is 27th versus centers, and that is basically calculating fantasy points, but it's also a plus matchup for assists. If you look at our team defense tool again on the LineStar app, that just measures how starting centers have done against Chicago over the last 20 games. Awesome tool, little plug there for the LineStar app, but Jakob Poeltl over 2.5 assists seems like a good play here. I like it.
Yeah, Poeltl's been getting, real solid minutes with Olynyk out, and Olynyk is still questionable. If he's out, it only helps Poeltl. But even if Poeltl, if he's in there, I still like this spot. Simply, he's averaging, much more than this per game, and it's a good spot, as you said. So let's ride it. Chicago's allowing 3.2 assists per game to the starting center. So let's go Poeltl.
Let's do it. So those are our top 3. Tyler, I'm going to put you on the spot. Can you pick one for us to pair with us with that promo on Chalkboard? Do you have a favorite here?
Let's roll with Gafford.
All right, let's go Gafford over 15.5 points. Pair that with the promo that you're going to get on Chalkboard. And again, if we get that entry wrong, one randomly selected commenter will win $20, and we'll announce that on Monday. So make sure, if you haven't already, by this point in the show, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below when you're in it to win it. Also, just in general, let us know if you've got any locks for us tonight in NBA action. We want to hear from you guys and what your takes are and what your plays are for the night, because we're all here to help each other out, try to beat the books and win some money on the week. So far, we are having a profitable week, 8-4. Let's finish the week strong. Best of luck to everyone. Remember to check out that LineStar app and the Props AI tool, and check out those videos that we've got for you for the Super Bowl. It's going to be a good one. So make sure you check out our prop bets and touchdown calls. And hopefully, we'll get into it more next week too. Why not? We've got a whole nother week to talk about the Chiefs and the Eagles, everyone's favorite team. So make sure to check out those videos. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend.